Hey everybody, and welcome to Staples Center, where the Lakers have just won their 7th game in a row. Now 7-1 on the season. Mike Trudell, let's talk about how this happened.
Well, it's been the defense, Joey. That's been the pretty consistent theme, right? I mean, they've also been doing some breaking down of opposing defenses. They're breaking down Staples Center right now, in case you hear anything. But that is really the defensive focus. I think LeBron James has been the primary driver of that intensity, to the point where he was pretty tired after the game. He did his walk-off interview sitting down, and boy did he well deserve to do so, because they were staunch. Only 14 points in the fourth quarter for Miami. Anthony Davis inside was holding it down, as well as some guys on the perimeter. But what did you make of AD's night? Because he was efficient on the offensive end as well.
Yeah, you said AD on both ends of the floor, just a killer. Especially when you look at Miami, what they're playing on defense, they're playing a zone, which you do not see at all in the NBA. And if you do see it, it's for a possession or two here or there. Miami is playing it essentially the entire game. And were it not for Anthony Davis, the Lakers would have had trouble with that zone. But instead, they just placed him in the center of the court and let him do his thing. He finished with 26 points and 8 assists, and all of that was coming from that kind of midfield position where they put it in his hands. They expected him to do the right thing, and he sure did. He was finishing off plays. He was setting up his teammates, and you got to have a talent like that, a guy who can make the right reads but also have the athleticism to break that zone, and Anthony Davis was that guy.
Yeah, and you mentioned he was efficient, as was LeBron James, and almost nobody else was on the Lakers. Usually you have one of the shooters, whether it's Danny Green or Quinn Cook or Troy Daniels or Kuzma, but literally almost none of those guys hit more than one shot. But if you're holding a team to 80 points, that doesn't matter. And I will say in the fourth quarter, though, that was when LeBron James, who the whole Heat defense was basically constructed to stop him, to kind of limit how much he could get into the paint, and yet he scores 12 of the 14 points with Caruso's bucket in between that, and it just goes to show once again there is really no defense ultimately that can stop LeBron.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, LeBron, he's also kind of accepted this closer role, it seems. He's been coming alive in the fourth quarters, letting AD carry the load, at least offensively in those first three, and then coming alive and doing his thing in the fourth, really attacking the basket. His jumper was falling tonight. And, hey, the Lakers held them to 80 points. The #1 defense in the NBA just looked even better tonight. And they got the defending champion, Toronto Raptors, coming in on Sunday. We'll see you guys there.